Alright, what's up guys? So, today we're gonna work on the Catalina, but I just want to give you an update on how things have gone with her since we did the head. Driven her around, she drives amazing. Like she drives perfect. Doesn't overheat, none of that stuff. She pulls a little bit to the right when I brake. That's because I haven't adjusted the drum brakes that good. Even took her all the way up to Whistler, and she's just drove like an absolute dream. But today, what we're gonna do, Jacob and Steph are here. We were just doing motorcycle stuff. But today we're gonna wire up the tail lights and the dash lights because they don't work properly. So we're gonna do that, and then I'm gonna tighten my exhaust because I don't think I tightened it enough on this side when we did the head. And then I'm probably gonna adjust the brakes so that way she doesn't pull as much. And then we'll go take her for a cruise or something because it's such a nice day and I want to rip her around. But yeah, so the issue with the taillights, I believe, is that the switch behind here isn't the exact switch we need for this car. So it's like basically the same and works, but it doesn't work properly, and I can't find one that will. So we're just gonna work with this. I already figured out how to get the dash lights to work, so all it's gonna be now is either find the wire that goes to the tail lights and jump it to the headlight power wire, or we're gonna have to run a power wire to the back of the tail lights. Either way, we'll get both of that. We'll get it done today. So I'm gonna go under and I'm going to wire up the dash lights. Oh, the other thing is, I put windshield wipers on the car. Now these windshield wipers aren't the right size and not the one that actually go for this car. I ended up having to modify it, and it took like 3 hours to get it on. Because one, I think the ones that were on this car were like 17s, and the only ones that I could find that would go on the car are these like Trico Classics, and they only make up to 15. So I was like, okay, well, all I need is my section of the windshield clean so I can see when it rains. And then it didn't slide directly on. We had to get the old ones off, which are still here, and they were like pressed on. And so like GM pressed these on. So I had to pry and get these out just to slide it off, which took forever. And then when I thought it was done, I was trying to slide it on so that the little locking pin goes into the hole, but my arm was too long, so I had to grind it down, and then it finally put it on. But now, you just twist this knob. Oh, car's gotta be on. But anyways, you twist the knob, windshield wipers work. I had to set this one up here because if I set it the same as this, like just above, when they work, they meet in the middle and they just bend. So it's like that, but it works. So I can now drive the car in the rain. But now I have to do the taillights so we can drive the car at night. Okay, so update. I'm sitting in the back of my car with no seats. I had to take them out because we're trying to check to see, because for some reason only the top filaments work in my taillights, and we can't get the second ones to work, and I'm pretty sure those are the like actual taillights. And we're trying to test for continuity, but Jacob's on the phone and we don't know what wire to test. This is all your fault, Jacob. This is the worst day of working on shit. This guy says he fixes stuff and doesn't tell us how to do it. Okay, but he doesn't understand shit. I don't even know what fucking day it is. You still don't know what you're testing for. Bro, like you still have no idea. Bro, your DRLs are gonna be on all the time then. It's not, wait. That's the point of a DRL. No, we hook up the power to the power that goes to the headlights. Taillights. The taillights are gonna be on all the time. One of the two filaments. Yeah. This is the progress we've made. Okay with that. That's one of DRL in. No, we're not getting DRLs, we're getting taillights. No, bro, when I pull the headlights, work with your headlights, it's just gonna go on. Yeah, when your car turns on. No, if we just run it in. Shut the fuck up. I'm not putting in the effort to fucking figure that out after. Okay, so instead of trying to figure out the issue with the taillights with the factory wiring, we decided to just run a wire from the power from the headlights to the taillights. But we're having an issue where when we turn the headlights on and step on the brake, we lose the taillights and vice versa. So for some reason it's not powering itself, or it's being weird and it's not doing what we need it to do. So we're trying to figure that out. So
Oh my God.
we'll update you.
It's only the high beam.
I just want to point out, just because we let you do all the work doesn't mean you figured it out.
It's literally everything in this car.
We can't have
The
3
right
people
side
diagnosing.
corner window doesn't work. Unrolls it.
What happens when you do that in the Mini?
No, that was the glove box.
Everything's broke.
It's a fucking Mini.
Anyways, we fixed it,
Get some
and
electrical
everything
tape.
works in the back. Why would I need electrical tape?
Because there's 14 bare twisted together.
I'm kidding.
wires.
Calm down.
You're not. That's the problem.
I'm just lazy. No, okay, so we got everything working. Everything works fine. So now all we have to do is tie this up properly, and then I need to I need to splice a wire
I can't believe I fucking fixed it.
from the same power wire to the dash, so that the dash lights will light up, and everything will be fine on this.
It's been a stressful situation. Jacob has not been very helpful to this whole ordeal.
Except for fixing.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think he fixed it. I don't know. What about you, Steph? What do you think?
I think Jacob fixed it.
Wow. Wow. No, I see how it is. That's cool. Okay, I'm gonna do all that, and then we're gonna move on to fixing that exhaust leak.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
All right, so car's all back together. Wiring's all done. The only thing is, I have to electrical tape stuff, but I don't have electrical tape here, so we're gonna go to Steph's. And I was gonna do the exhaust, but they're so eager to go for a cruise because it is actually nice. So we're gonna go cruise around for a little bit, probably till it gets dark, so I can make sure that all the lights work and stuff. So I will continue this video on to tomorrow. Yeah, we got the wiring done for the car, which is a lot of the stuff that I wanted to do because it just, so I can drive it at night, so I don't have to worry about getting home before it gets dark. So I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. Alright guys, so we are back. So today we are going to finish up, tighten up the exhaust, and there's another thing. Adjust our brakes, because the car pulls really hard to one side. I am so happy that the car has taillights now. Like, I can actually drive it at night, and the car, oh, it's just awesome. I'll show you guys at the end, because I didn't show you guys yesterday, what the taillights and everything look like at night. Because the taillights actually look really cool. Like the back end of the car, it makes it look mean. So, kind of like a Batmobile of some sort. But yeah, so today, we're gonna do that stuff. I'm gonna back up the car right now because I don't like where it is, because we have to get to this side of the exhaust, and it's sitting right there, so I'm gonna move it over there, and then we can, oh, I'm also gonna adjust the carb because it's still running super rich, so I need to adjust it a tiny bit, make sure that she's not leaking too much gas. And apparently, Steph told me yesterday when we were cruising that I was shooting like small blue flames out of the back, so that's cool. I was super excited about that. But I'm gonna move the car, and then we're gonna get to work on the exhaust. Yeah, so if you guys look, it's so loose. So all I need to do is just tighten these, and that exhaust leak should go away. So that's good. But I just can't believe how loose that is. It's just hanging around. Maybe that's what I'm feeling underneath the car. Is the exhaust just moving. But yeah, I'm gonna tighten this. I got the wrong size. I thought it was 9/16, but it's bigger than that. So I gotta go get the right stuff, and then bang, tighten it, and that part's done. Okay, so I lied. It is a 9/16, and I tightened it. I'm like worn out because it was hard to tighten. My hands are just disgusting. But I'm gonna start it right. Excuse me. I'm gonna start it right now, and I'm gonna see how much better she is. better, but she still has a leak, so I gotta go back under and tighten it a bit more. Whew. Okay, I'm gonna do that. So exhaust is tightened on this side, everything seems good, except when I lifted up the hood and revved it a little bit to see if it was actually sealed, the exhaust leak actually sounds like it's coming from this side where the exhaust manifold meets the block. Now looking at it, those bolts look super rusty, and I'm honestly not gonna deal with that. So it's just gonna have to leak until we get some like performance manifolds or whatever, but we're gonna leave that for now. What we're gonna move on to right now is I'm gonna dial back the fuel on the carb just a little bit. Then I'm gonna jack up this side. We're gonna adjust this wheel because when I step on the brakes, the car pulls to the right, which means that this brake isn't adjusted right. So I need to adjust it, and then we can go test drive it and see how she drives. Alright, so I adjusted the brake on this side. I adjusted the carb a little bit to see if we can get her to run not as rich. The reason why I had it adjusted like that is because I overheated the front brakes twice, and with drum brakes, well at least on this car, when you overheat the front brakes, they expand inside the drum and then they seize, and then whenever you touch the brakes, like it's pushing the brakes because they're on, and then when you touch the brakes, it just stops the front wheels, like no matter how gently you touch them. So I wanted to adjust them like nice and loose, so that way when I went up to Whistler going up and down the hills, they wouldn't seize and we wouldn't fly off the mountain. But we didn't end up having that issue, so I decided that, okay, well, you know, it's been, I gotta turn off the light. It's been driving really well, and it hasn't overheated it, only unless I go down really steep hill, like steep, slow hills, and I'm on the brakes because the car's so heavy, it just heats them up. So I adjusted them so that way it's a better driving car, and so now we're gonna go check it out. So jacked it up, adjusted this side, now the car drives freaking amazing. It's like perfect. So I'm gonna drive around for this week, and hopefully the front brakes don't get hot and seize up and stuff like that, because that would be very, very bad. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Car has taillights and headlights and stuff like that. I will put in a clip right here of what the car headlights look like, the interior lights and the tail lights, so you guys can see. Alright, and that's it, guys. I hope you like this video. Please subscribe to the channel, really helps out. Hit that like button, hit the bell, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Peace out.